make it. Counting in days, how many days?
Watch your ankles.
Leave it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Don't do that when it's in his mouth. How bad you can damage his teeth. If he doesn't let it go, don't do it. It's that simple. Nope. I'm not kicking it if you don't let it go. Nope. Nope. Ha. Oh. Just out your side, your reach. Welcome in. 38 pounds. Yeah. A little over double, funny. A little over double. How was your day, funny? He's about 85 pounds, yeah. I just weighed him. He does not like being picked up, but I just weighed him. You ready? You ready? I don't like when you're that close because I feel like I might hit you. I don't know that he needs Planet Fitness. Look at him, he's all legs. He's just a big boy. Welcome in, Diego. Our last dog, no lie, funny, was about 120 pounds. We were told he was supposed to be roughly the same size, but Remus capped out. Not really, I don't care.
Really?
42 pounds, Jamie. No, way off. But thank you for the guess. He's about... Okay. Ah! Why would you walk right into that? I was looking down at the ball. Change the PowerPoint slide, Agile storyboard from 2 epic 4 feature to 3 epic 5 feature, and the manager told me, see, now it's perfect with 2 weeks. Nope. I'll be honest with you, one of the great things after we were purchased by a new company is all PowerPoints are done by the marketing team. I do not miss living in PowerPoint. Now, I still live in them by giving the presentations, but you have to give them the criteria and they have to build it. Let it go. I'm not going to kick it if you don't stop. Yeah, I present all the time with it. But man, that was one of the blessings at the new company. They really wanted consistency, so only the marketing team develops and produces the PowerPoints. I gotcha. Oh, you grabbed the one out of midair. That's not fair. I can't go far right now because Mama's mowing. I don't want you to get hurt. So what else are you doing tonight, Funny? This is like our only night that we don't have something major. We got a cross-country meet, and I have to go score and draft basketball teams tomorrow because some of the... You're getting warmer, Dutchie. So we've had some light guesses, but you're getting warmer. He weighs more than that. And so I have to draft kids basketball. Not a huge fan of doing that. It's a no-cut system, but they still get drafted. Yeah, you can tell where the length of his leash, where he likes to play versus where he doesn't play. The grass is a completely different color because he hasn't completely trampled it. Which one? Funny, just out of curiosity. Dutchie, really close. You're still a little light. Believe it or not, I know he looks thin, but he's pretty tall. So, hold on, relax. I'm 6'2", and I don't have to bend. Welcome in, Mama Bear. He is tied up because although there's a fence there and a fence there, there's no fence here. And then he can easily, pardon the massive amount of Halloween decorations, he can easily jump along there. So he's tied up, but he's got ample room. Ha! He basically, the tie out goes entirely to the boundary. He's 85. He's about 85 pounds, Dutchie. He wouldn't run off, but he is highly protective. So if somebody, like, see that squirrel that just came by? If he saw that squirrel, or if he saw people walking in front of our house, he would very much make his presence known. Is the best way I could say it. And it's not worth the risk, because if he ends up hurting somebody or chases after a squirrel or a bunny or a cat or something like that, because we have feral cats in our neighborhood, I don't want to risk him getting hurt. Oh, CJ, we're hugely excited for Halloween. That's why this is actually a prop. That dead tree, we're decorated all over the place. We were literally just working on putting inflatables on the roof. We got the phantom up there. Creepy cloth. We've already gone to haunted houses. Skeletons are over there. I'm torn between blended or 51st dates. My wife's never seen it. Whew. Introduction to Adam Sandler. Not a huge fan of blended, I'm not gonna lie. I like 51st dates given the choice of the two. But if I was pulling a Sandler flick right now, I'd actually pull Hubie Halloween. But that's a time of year thing. Nice, CJ. Our channel, no lie, is like 50% Halloween. We live, eat, sleep, breathe Halloween. It's like our favorite time of year, our favorite thing, you name it. All right, sit. Say please. Say please. Okay. That was a good boy. We like him, Dutchie. He's our baby. He's a ball of energy, so that's why I'm out here doing this. Why Mama, I don't know what she's mowing. The grass is all trampled and we're in a drought, but she's mowing. 10 pounds, CC. His head weighs more than 10 pounds. Well, there is, okay, you just made a great point there. Welcome in, Crystal. Grown Ups is a great movie, too. That's a great option. 15. Okay, 15 might be his head and his neck. We gotta get you some water soon. Okay, relax. Nope. Down. Green. Set. Hike. Oh, almost caught that one on the go. Oh, funny. It depends on the day. And he's weird with food too. Some days he'll eat he'll eat his weight in food, and then he'll like a bear go into hibernation for a day or two. It's the wildest thing. And we leave food out 24/7. So he always has access. And down. Green. Set. No, you didn't do it. Down. Green. Set. Hike. Catch it. Oh. Welcome in, Nevaeh. He's better at football with the actual football, not the soccer football. But that's in the front yard. Little more than 1 pound. Little more. I think his collar is actually more than 1 pound, and I'm not talking about his handkerchief. I'm talking about his actual collar. Yeah, there's grown-ups. I'd stay away from the hokey ones like Waterboy and Little Nicky and stuff like that. Although Little Nicky has some good lines. Oh, Popsana, he's a super playful dog. He's a very good boy, though. He's definitely a chameleon, though. And what I mean by that is if you get him out in the yard, he is nonstop go, go, go. If you have him inside, he's a huge lap dog cuddle bug. Okay, take a break. I'm going to get you some water. Hold on 1 second, chat. Hey, bud, can you go get him his bowl? All right. There you go, funny. That's a good move. That's a good move. Like I said, I'd be rocking Hubie Halloween tonight if I was going Sandler, but that's, again, because of my mindset. We got leaves on the ground, got Halloween decorations up. It's just where I'm at right now. Nevaeh, did you? And how do you do that? Okay. All right, that makes so much more sense, funny. I literally was asking the question, I'm like, how do we go from, on my side it said 23 people to 0? Like, what happened? So, apparently we got ourselves in a loop. Are we back? Okay. I don't know what happened there, but YouTube be YouTubing sometimes. I had a similar problem. We took him for a walk the other night, late at night. I was walking around the neighborhood and we had nothing but great conversation, chat going around. I came around the bend, it's in front of this house. And then I walked for like 7 minutes around the neighborhood, all through that area. And I said, wow, you guys were real talkative. Now it's just completely quiet. And my neighborhood was completely, if you notice, my neighborhood's not loud at all. Like nobody comes out. I don't know why that is, but nobody does. And then I came around the bend and I got on this street and was walking back, and all of a sudden, like 5 chats loaded. So we don't get it. But thank you for sticking through it. Welcome in, Brad. How are you today? JJ! Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Buddy, are you there?
Yeah.
Come here. Look who's back. Everyone's been asking about you. Look who's back.
JJ!
I told you, JJ.
A million years later.
Son's been asking for you. Everyone's been asking about you. How you been, sir? Ah! Ah! That was me. I stepped in the water bowl. Now I have wet shoes and socks. Remus, relax, relax, relax. Oh, JJ, we're doing good. This is our one night that we don't have cross country or basketball or anything crazy, so I'm out here exercising the heck out of this ding dong to make sure that he gets his energies out. But great to hear from you. How'd school start out for you? Remus, I really wish I wouldn't have stepped in your water bowl. That kind of stunk. 11 kilograms. MM9. You're going to have to, and I appreciate you coming in, you're going to have to translate that to pounds for me. I don't know how far off you are. But I think 11 kilograms might be short. Nevaeh, just a lot of patience, a lot of positive reinforcement. If you've ever heard me talk to him and work with them, he's a good boy. Leave it. Leave it. Okay, down. No, see, and then you don't reinforce bad habits. If he chooses to take action when I told him to leave it, I just don't play at that moment. And then he realizes he's not getting what he wants, and you do that. JJ, cross country was not my sport. I was a football guy. But son does it, and that's what Phoenix runs too. That's why we don't see Phoenix all that often. No, there's no shock collar. This is just a nice, comfy collar and a bandana. And somebody was asking earlier about the tie out. This is an air tag just in case, for some odd reason, he does get loose. He's never gone away, but stay. No, see, I'm not gonna play that way. I'll kick it. 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds. Oh, now you're gonna make me do math. Yeah, you're way light, MM. Way light. Haha. Yeah, that just happened. Booger. Can you get fresh water? He housed this thing, and plus I stepped in it. Sam, I assume you're asking about getting donations and money from the chat. I will tell you that there's probably other chats where you can do that. We don't ask for money, and we suggest the community. You're welcome to talk about what may have happened, and we'll try to help you out as best we can. But as far as like the money asks, we don't really do that here. But we appreciate you stopping in. 24.2 pounds. Yeah, you're about a quarter of what he is. About a quarter. A little under. Maybe. That's the way that reads, Sam, is that. So try to rephrase it maybe. 33 pounds. Keep going way up, way up. He's bigger than you think. He's pretty tall. Like, it's uncomfortable, like sitting in the desks and stuff like that, JJ, or just getting around the school, or just paying attention, or all of the above. Welcome in, Rachel. Are you done? Oh, I forgot about all the Halloween decorations that are over here, too. They're just everywhere. But JJ, keep in mind, it's your senior year, right? So you're almost done. Almost. There you go, get a drink. Thank you, buddy. The actual day, or do you mean the season, Nevaeh? And I'll tell you, MM, since you ventured some guesses, and I appreciate you. He's about 85 pounds. So, depending on the day you weigh him, he's about 80, and then he'll gain a pound or two, and then he'll lose a pound or two. So, he's between 80 and 85 pounds. This is what you got to be careful for. See the rope? If that gets tied around your ankle, that's how you get scars like that. It's not his fault. It's your fault for not knowing where the rope is. Yeah, Halloween's coming in actually, we do a daily count on our page, so I know exactly. It's coming in 38 days. Sorry, the motor's probably a little loud. Do you guys not do Halloween where you're at, MM? You bounced it. You bounced it, my guy. You bounced it. I got it. I got it. So, I will tell you, Nevaeh, son has told me for the last 2 years that he's done trick-or-treating, and he wants to stay home and have a massive home haunt. I have told him that we have plenty of time to do that he should enjoy going out, trick-or-treating, having fun on the day while he can, because eventually you get to an age where you're kind of too old. And so the day of, my plan is to still be trick-or-treating. At least 1 or 2 more years, because son's still young enough. And then we'll do the massive home haunt and have all the animatronics and all that crazy stuff. So, yes, he is a big dog. He's, that we think of, he's part shepherd, and we think the other part's lab. I want to show everyone something. So one day I didn't realize when son was putting out the Halloween decorations, he put a rat carcass. It's not a real one. It's a prop on the roof there. And I was using the washroom, and I peered out the window, and I saw that on our roof, and I said, "What is that?" It freaked me out, something fierce. Not like scared, but like, that needs to get off my roof before it causes damage. And so I came running outside with like a broom and gloves just to find out its son's prop. And Felicia, he is definitely more than 5 pounds. Oh, I know. He's probably 5 pounds per paw. No Halloween at all. Do you have any fall traditions? Matt, how are you, sir? Guess who's back, Matt? I don't know if he's still here. I'll let him say hi. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Are you still here, mystery guest? And do you for real life have a dachshund, which is what a weenie dog is? Matt, I don't know if I've told you that before, but you're the first person not only that was close, but you got it dead on. Okay. Mama wants you to go in the front yard now. I can't grab the water and the dog and the phone. Buddy! He's right there in the garage, baby.
Come here, go grab the water.
Yeah, so it's just a Halloween prop, and there's our decaying pumpkins. There'll be props, and everything's probably... Justice, you're the first person that guessed over his weight, which is kind of cool, because everyone else has guessed like 10 pounds, which is weird. You're not in trouble. Come on. We're just doing our front yard thing. Come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. Why would you be in trouble? We're just moving to the front. Mama said go in the front, so we go in the front. We listen to Mama. Well, Matt, for what it's worth, you can hang your head on. Not only did you have the closest guess, you had the correct guess, which is awesome. I will say he is big, Justice. However, we had a dog that was 120 pounds before. And we were told Remus was part Mastiff and should be in excess of 100 pounds, and he's not even close. I mean, I get 85 pounds is close, but... $58 pounds, Jennifer. Have you seen the Remus? That's not 58 pounds. Look at those biceps and those triceps. Come on. He doesn't skip arm day. And I will say, Nevaeh, in my world, damn isn't that big of a word. As long as you don't throw the Lord's name in front of it, I think it's okay. Oh, it's not a sensitive point, and Matt, at all. Mama knows that something changed, and she knows what changed, and she knows how much I can't stand the ice chewing, so it's an ongoing joke for us. So if she's really upset at me, all of a sudden she chews the ice with her mouth open. It was not a sensitive subject whatsoever. But you did hit the nail on the head. It's an anemic situation. That's why I bought her the ice machine, because that ice is a little softer, so it's a little more gentle on Dad's ears. Jennifer, you're getting closer. Not there yet. And Matt, if you haven't figured out yet, Mama, I, son, we're all pretty chill and laid back. So as long as you don't attack the big three subjects, meaning race, or four, I guess, race, religion, politics, or get into, money matters, we're about as chill as they come. 85 pounds, that's about spot on, Jennifer. He fluctuates between 80 and 85. So, depends how much he's eaten. He goes through ebbs and flows. Like, he'll eat a ton, and then he won't eat for like a day. And we leave food out 24/7, so. Nevaeh, why are you making face emojis? Welcome in, Shoach. How are you? We're early enough that you can actually see Fagari, Bob, Tater, and Nasal. Yeah, we keep hoping Remus will add weight. No lie, Jennifer. Our last dog was 120 pounds, and so we were looking for another big dog. And he's supposed to be half Mastiff, but I don't think he is. Neither does the vet. The vet thinks he's a Shepherd. But he's out there sphinxing as we speak. He's just keeping an eye on everything. So somebody asked earlier why he's on tie-outs, and I said this is exactly why. Like, he's cool, calm, collective till somebody walks by, or a tree rat shows itself. You want to make her a little more fluffy, right, Jennifer? I will say, Nevaeh, it's harder for me to remember the names than the conversations and the subjects we talked about. It's going to sound really weird, and I hate sounding braggadocious, but I have what's called an eidetic memory, but I'm more familiar with numbers than I am names. But people I care about in this community being one of them, it helps me remember the names. Because I'm a numbers guy, meaning that like my education, my work, my everything is in numbers. And so that's why numbers are easier for me. But give me a topic, give me a conversation, give me like, Jennifer's favorite sherbet, and the fact that I always have to quantify if she's eating sherbet or ice cream, and then her ice cream has coconut and pineapple in it, and, different other things like jokes that have been shared, stuff like that, they stick. I hate that. And again, I don't do religion, so I won't add the first word to it, but it's the insert religion guilt in me. I don't like doing that. Uh-oh, Mama's going to use her blower, which is what moves all the gigakia away. I put a question in the chat to guess how much the dog weighs, and the most common answer was like between 40 and 50 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, does he look that small on camera? That's the garbage one. Here's your bone. Here's your stick. Bacon. Man, I don't know that you ever used the laughing dog one yet. I like it. Welcome in. Oh, I'm going to butcher this one. Mahesh? And I have no idea what ISE means or how to pronounce it, but I'm going to give it a shot. Is it Issei? And I know I completely butchered that. Nevaeh, that's usually like one of those hot takes. Here's how I'll answer that question, Nevaeh. I can eat it, and it's typically on a Hawaiian pizza. So it's ham or Canadian bacon, barbecue sauce, cheese, pineapple, and onion. I can eat it. Will I order it and use my money to pay for it? Absolutely not. Does that make sense? There you go, Matt. All right, everyone wants to know why Remus has tie-outs. How are you, sir? 3, 2, my van's about to get damaged. 1. Oh, he hasn't noticed yet. Oh my gosh. He completely airballed. Just completely airballed. But okay, that's fine. Woo, message held for review. Why would that be held? So exactly. So Hawaiian pizza, like I said, is typically ham, pineapple, barbecue sauce is the base, and then onion. I can eat it. Not ordering it. Anybody ever have an SOB pizza? And this is where Matt chimes in and says, hey, family friendly. I can define that, but it's an SOB. Welcome in, Journey. Matt, believe it or not, I've had pineapple inside a sausage. Wasn't a hot dog. Sausage. I knew you would say family friendly. There. Oh, you were so close, Jennifer. So a ton of the pizza places up here, they do a sausage, onion, bacon with barbecue sauce, and they call it an SOB. Some people call it a Western pizza, but it's sausage, onion, bacon. And that one, that I will order. That's a tasty treat. It's almost like a dessert pizza for me because the barbecue sauce is a little sweet, so are the onions. And then if you've ever seen any of our cooking content, especially live, I basically cook bacon once a day. We eat so much bacon. Matt, I will tell you, our traditional pizza is a shorter breath pizza. Our traditional pizza, if Mom and I were just ordering by ourselves and Son wasn't getting down on it, although now he loves a meat lover's pizza, it's a transition to kids. It like happens overnight, right? Anybody that's around kids, it's sausage, bacon, pepperoni, and ham. Or in our market, we call it Canadian bacon because it technically is back bacon, but a lot of places use ham instead. Welcome in, Alexander. I can see that, Jennifer. Ice cream with pizza. I mean, why not? You could have a milkshake on the side with pizza. I mean, I get a milkshake all the time with the cheeseburger. I was gonna say bacon cheeseburger because typically I put bacon on the cheeseburger. And weirdly, if we do takeout cheeseburgers, my hack is I just make bacon and my mama runs to pick it up. And then by the time she gets home, there's a pound of bacon ready. And then we add it to our burgers, and then Son and I eat the first half of the pound as I'm cooking it. So, thanks for stopping in, Alexander. Have a good one. I will say, Nevaeh, I don't know your age and I don't know where you're at. It evolves. It evolves. And that's what I mean. Like, Mama, what would you say? Was it like 6 months ago, Son was a cheese-only pizza, and now he's a meat lover's pizza guy? It's just wild how it just like overnight flips the switch. You know what makes Brussels sprouts better, Jennifer? I'll give you one guess. There you go. That's how we make ours. Roasted with bacon. Mama found the turbo button. That's her favorite button. All right, I'm gonna cover my mouth and eyes, guys. Hold on, let me mute it because that's really loud. Okay, guys, for real life, that is hands down Mama's favorite toy. I'm not kidding you. It's no joke. So much so that we have like 5 different electric blowers designed for different things. This is the Toro 40 volt. This one is rated up to, with that turbo button, 120 miles an hour. It is wild how powerful that thing is. And this is my one shameless plug that I'll drop for the night. There's a full unboxing and review on our Dad and Son channel, our DIY channel. But We literally have so many blowers because Mom just, it's her like joy and passion. Anyways, I digress. Okay, I assume you mean baby oil. And baby oil is just mineral oil. And mineral oil is a petroleum-based derivative, which is human contact and, believe it or not, edible safe. That's why it's called baby oil, because babies can get it in their mouth. They shouldn't consume whole bottles of it, but they can get it in their mouth and it'd be okay. It's also what you use to prepare and seal your cutting boards and any of your wood surfaces, so that way they don't get germs, infestations, and they stay moisturized. I digress, but there's also videos of taking care of your cutting boards on Dan Son DIY It All. I know I said one shameless plug, so I'll stop. Jennifer, family friendly, talking about your munchkins in here. Good gosh. Efron's not even out yet. But in all fairness, no lie, I use coconut oil on his paws because he has some of the roughest paws you've ever felt in your life. They like scratch you to touch you. They're like 60 grit sandpaper. I will say baby oil is more expensive than if you just bought straight mineral oil. And it does have some like properties that people associate with babies. Like if you smell baby oil, you know it's baby oil. Mineral oil has no aroma at all. Oh, he's got the scratchy paws. Something god awful. They hurt. And since I always make sure that he's over the covers because he cuddles with me in bed. And I have to make sure he's over the covers, because if he gets under the covers, it's like sleeping with Freddy Krueger. Eli, they're actually the community's rocks. And if you'd like me to introduce you, this is Fragari, this is Bob, this is Potato, this is Nasal, because at a distance looks like a nose. And these are, I'll let the chat fill you in if they'd like to, but these are not rocks. There you go. Those are these nuts. Jennifer, I don't know how many Mama saw in the yard, but I stepped on about 30 these nuts.
I almost break my ankle.
Yeah, they are everywhere. These tree rats are feasting. Mama's back now. She's done. Matt, family friendly.
Hello, chat.
Jennifer was talking about oiling herself up.
I mean,
You missed it. I don't know what munchkins are, but
like donuts.
I was kidding. She was talking about her kids.
Oh.
She said she uses coconut oil on her munchkins. None of it is in on it. Everyone knows. But yeah, for real life, I moved the van the other day. What was that? Were you in the van when that happened?
What?
When we moved the van, and then I went from reverse to forward, and about we heard like 10 of these nuts fall off the van. So they just sit up in the trees, cracking them and eating them, and then they drop them wherever the heck they want. Yeah, they're all over. And so they just drop them everywhere. Well, the van's got a fairly large flat roof surface, so it collects them. Welcome in, Ricer. Welcome in, Google Life. Should we know this person? Girl Gamer's twin is in the house. Is that in alt profile or as in Girl Gamer?
Or is Girl Gamer really a twin? She's never said.
This is where we miss Peter in these chats, because Peter knows, like, if somebody's up to some shenanigans. Yes, I gotta go get a jug.
There's a jug right there.
Is there?
Yeah, you gotta rinse it out though.
I know. Hold on. No.
Oh, she's a twin brother.
Nice. Well, welcome in. Any friend of Gigi is a friend of ours. Okay, well, no, that's not the drinking part. That's the rinsing part. Okay, now I give you the drinking parts. There you go. No, stop drinking out of the grass. Drink that.
We got remitted for the winter.
Drink that.
Ruby is your twin sister. Okay.
Yeah, Mahesh, I can't Google anything while I'm live, so. And I don't know what a God engine is. My hands smell like bria. Like a lot. I did not, Nevaeh, I'm not, full disclosure, I'm not gonna lie. After the live ended last night, went inside. I actually sat on the couch for a second because I was gonna watch Monday Night Football. And then Mama went and got a new batch of ice and said, "Are you staying down here or coming up?" And I answered her, but what she didn't know is I was technically asleep when she asked me. So that's why I went upstairs immediately. And then the next thing I remember is waking up at like 4:30, anxiously anticipating Mama's alarm clock to go off.
My alarm clock went off at 5:15.
I know, but I got up at 4:30 waiting for it to go off. And then laid there, and then it went off like 3 times. And that's where I not so politely told you if it goes off one more time, I'll lose it. Welcome in, Gigi. Wow, that's very demanding, Nevaeh. But I will remember, I promise. I have been to Ripley's, believe it or not. Just not Ripley, Tennessee. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but the Giga Kia, I think, are pretty much shutting it down for the year. The crickets are back. Uh-oh. Does he? Oh. I was wondering what it was. He's over here crying. I'm like, what is it? Jordan.
Hey, stop. Dad'll be back in a second. Remus.
You gotta ask her to say hi, not me. You're the one on the tie-up. I can't take you off. You go into the creek.
Hello.
He ran a cat, like, to the lake and around the lake.
Do you notice how quiet it's been since the cats are gone, though?
Yeah.
Where you at, girl? Oh, that's where all the other
Oh, Remaz, get down. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Yes, I know. I know. She was just smelling other dogs right now. I know. I'm sorry. That's what she always does. She goes by our rocks. That's all she does. I know.
Haha, now she's gone.
The other day she was out front and I was doing the garbage. It was last week. And she's sitting there and she all of a sudden starts crossing the street. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is not an adventure.
All right.
Hey,
Okay.
Jennifer.
Okay. I'm stuck at 37 now. I'm at 14. Oh, we're talking about subs. 38. Have a good night,
If that was
guys.
any other dog, if that was any other dog, he would be going absolutely crazy. Good boy, Remus. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You want a piece of ice? Good boy.
Hi. Hi. Oh, now you're gonna get zoomies. Here we go. We got running zoomies.
Every time he sees them. It's like he shows off or something.
Hey, Big Dave. We're dealing with a bout of running zoomies.
He's golf.
No, he grabbed his ball. Oh! Yeah, if you guys are good members of the community, I am all for you guys promoting each other. I think small channels, all of us should help each other. And I don't consider ourselves big. I know to probably some people it's a larger number, but I will say that everyone starts somewhere and community is what helps it grow. So by all means, if you guys do make content and you're here, tell the community what you make. Like what kind of content you like, what your channel's all about. Obviously ours is very abstract, changes from season to season, moment to moment. And I think most of the people on here would welcome constructive feedback and Dances in K-pop Demon Hunter. I keep seeing it. It keeps popping up. We've seen it in Netflix, like show up when we go to watch when we go to watch Wednesday. Still have no idea what it's all about, but I have seen it that it exists. Hey, Jennifer, that's kind of why I called ours what I called it, because it changes moment to moment, season to season. I will say that they want you to niche, if you will. If I had to put the genie back in the bottle, I don't think I would do 4 channels. I think I probably would have stuck with 1, maybe max 2. But for what it's worth, I know a lot of people will probably look at a number here, because I used to do it too, with other content creators, and see a different number. One of our channels only has 54 subscribers. So We're all at various stages on different channels. Make what you enjoy, otherwise you'll hate doing it. That's the only advice I can give you. We've been doing this 2 years now, and if you don't enjoy the content you're making, you're gonna hate it. Like, Son and I just actually had a blast filming what we were filming. I gotta figure out how to edit it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we had a blast filming what we filmed earlier today. Big Dave, who's Bobby? Oh, is that from K-pop Demon Hunters? Okay, I'm like... I'm surprised he doesn't watch that or want to watch that. He's a K-poppy guy.
Yeah.
Is it a movie? I thought it was a series.
I don't know. That kind of music drives me crazy. What is that crazy? It's like a new kind of siren.
Oh.
I don't hear that noise.
There you go, Gigi. Learning a second language is actually no matter what language, is an awesome skill to have. I will say it impresses me, people like Peter that speak technically 4 languages, because ancient Greek is his own language. So he learns ancient Greek, German, and English, and he can understand, speak, write in all 4. And I'm like, what? It's crazy.
I didn't know you were a twin girl gamer. That's pretty cool.
Their songs are invading YouTube and the radio. Well, I can tell you that they're not invading our shorts, Jennifer. Because today I think I used, I made 2 shorts. One of them I released because it's the countdown to Halloween, so I release a daily short. And that one I used the This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. And then, oh no, I did release a video on Dad and Son Cook and Eat It All, and that one I used Gorillas. So, Gorillas. And Big Dave, his tail probably weighs about 8 pounds. That's him next to me. That's my knee.
It doesn't feel like 9 o'clock.
Love that movie too, Jennifer. I don't know if you've seen our countdown shorts. Thank you very much. I know you've been watching your member exclusive early access to our long form video. But the shorts that I have, one of our countdown clocks is a Nightmare Before Christmas countdown clock. And then the other countdown clock is my favorite horror character. So that's my teaser. If you guys haven't seen them yet, to go out there and watch the countdowns, because there's a tie-in to like one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite horror characters. It's no big deal, Jennifer. You know I'm not. I always say the thing that can be done to support the channel is watch the long form video and comment, but I know we drop a lot of crap. So, and there's the Remus I was expecting earlier.
Remus, come here. Come here.
Really, the Terrifier? Remind me, how old is Bella? Because there's some scenes in that movie that are, whew. Nevaeh, is that directed at Big Dave, at us, at Jennifer, and I know when you say that you mean like I said that we drop a lot of crap, meaning a lot of random, so I assume that's what you meant, which I take that as a compliment, so I appreciate you. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So, Jennifer, do you like close her eyes at any section of it or anything like that? I'm not, please take any judgmental tones out of my voice because it doesn't exist. I'm just wondering because there's some pretty gruesome kills in there, and Son has seen it. So that's why I asked, because most people think we're crazy. And even when he was 6 years old, people would ask him what his favorite movie was. And he's like, the original Saw. The rest of them are not near as good. And I'm like, oh my gosh, people are going to think we're terrible parents for letting you watch stuff like that. Okay, so same level as Son and our situation. Okay. So we're completely on the same page. And
Remus.
Son and I love horror.
Come here.
Mama not so much.
You told him to stop. Remus, it's okay.
Go knock it out, Gigi. How come my snap gets him to come? Yeah, you don't listen to Mama. Mama doesn't like it. And then she gets mad at me because you only listen to me. The original It, huh? The Stephen King horror. Please don't take this as a negative. It's too slow moving for me. Both the books and the movies. I like the anthologies, so that's why I like a lot of those, like Tales from the Crypt and stuff like Trick or Treat, stuff like that, where you have like multiple stories that all interweave and come together.
It's not bad, but you got me.
So Nevaeh, the short answer to that is realistically about a little over 2 years. So effort, little over 2 years. Our channel has existed a lot longer than that because we created a video 1,000,000 years ago and then didn't do anything for like 4 years and just had this one random video. It wasn't called Dad and Son. It was actually, the channel's name was Mama's email address. So how long have we been doing it? A little over 2 years. Prior to that, though, we did have a channel that had one lingering video. It's still out there. It's our original video, if anybody wants to see it.
I really heard cars.
What? What? Oh, I don't know. I think I've mentioned that my favorite scary movie is 13 Ghosts. I'd have to say, yeah, I need to know when you come back. Welcome back, Mama Bear. If that's the original or if it's the remake of. How long have you been making content, Nevaeh? My family, we're going to watch something new. What do you think about watching, Mama Bear? Because in all likelihood, I've probably seen most of it, if not all of it. I love scary movies. Are you talking about the channel we originally started? We just renamed this one. So we renamed it when we decided that we were actually going to do YouTube. The original name was actually Mama's email address because I had no idea what the heck we were doing. So I just created a Google account with her email address, and then we filmed a video because Son wanted to share it with a few like family members. But the original video is out there right now today. It's our oldest video. So if you go to our channel content and search by like oldest, it's out there. Nice. Well, congrats on starting. I will tell you, it's a grind. So don't give up. That's the only thing I'll say. Don't give up. You're scared? It's just a movie. You got to have fun with it. Then watch a fun Halloween movie. If you guys got Netflix, I was just talking to somebody earlier in the chat about watching a movie called Hubie Halloween.
It's so dumb.
It is. It's hokey as heck, but it's fun. Scared of the dark for real? Okay. Well, I will say that the dark doesn't scare me. As weird as it sounds, like the reality of the dark scares me. I'm scared I'm going to trip over something. I'm scared I'm going to step on the cat because we have a black cat. I'm scared of the reality of the dark, if that makes any sense. Not the ghostlies and stuff you can't see in the dark, but the reality of the dark that I'm going to bump into something myself.
What do you want to talk about, Matt?
Wow, Matt. Is that your nice way? Kind of, you know, like Mama would say, like, I'm done talking about this. Let's talk about something else. Very passive aggressive of you, Matthew.
Maybe he was just telling us he didn't ditch out like he normally does.
That's what kids do. They check in when they're up to no good. So what's he really doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, we like it so dark, no lie, that we have like double blackout shades. We have everything. You name it. We like make it as dark as possible. And there's like random lights that'll pop up. Like even the cell phones. Like we cover even like the air conditioner light, the TV like red light. We cover everything. We like it like almost completely pitch black. Matt's not a fan of the Irish goodbye. That's why it's never goodbye, Matt.
See you later.
Yep.
See you soon. See you next time.
I'm intrigued by what Jennifer's making for dinner. And it's 7:14. We ate hours ago. We eat so early.
I know
But-
I'm ready for a snack. Do you want to start watching Straight Buckets tonight?
What? I think he wants to finish Wednesday.
Oh,
And I don't know that you finished it.
I didn't.
Keep up with Jen.
See you, Nevaeh. I thought you were leaving, Nevaeh. What do you want to talk about? Dad had to run inside. He'll be back. My day's good. I did a lot of stuff. Worked all day. Picked son up from school. Cut the grass. What'd you do today? How was your day?
It's dark out.
Oh, I bet that's a sad song.
What'd you do? You got us down to 2 people.
2. It says 7.
I showed 2. That's what I told you. Mine's never right.
gonna have to listen to that. Is that true, Matt? I don't know. Sometimes I don't believe the stuff you say because it's a joke a lot of times.
Right
That's
in my
okay.
face.
So can I. You're not showering, are you?
Well, Matt knows a name.
Oh, you had a fever. Are you not feeling well?
I find the horses blinking sort of mesmerizing.
Yes, they are. When they're all blinking at the same time, when there's a ton of them.
No,
together.
they're like taking turns. You don't see it from where you're sitting?
Yeah. It's some of them.
So in my background, or as Peter would say, I'm talking to the cars, I keep watching these blink in the background, and it's very mesmerizing.
Oh, okay, Nevaeh.
You're all good, Nevaeh. We give Matt a hard time because Matt will be in the chat, and then the next thing you know, like 15, 20 minutes later,
Like,
a
who's
comment will come up, Matt's back in the chat, and we're like, we didn't know you left. So it's sort of a running inside gag. I can take it or leave it, so it depends on what's happening.
Oh, so you just were a little sick? Okay. I'm gonna put my mom so we have a little bit of time. I'll let you know.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Double check with him if he wants
He
to.
doesn't want to. Oh, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
I tell Remus, where are you going? No, because if you go inside, then all you're going to do is stand at the door and beg to come back out. Your problem is you don't like when the family's separated. Matt, how close are you to the dog? And I don't want to talk about a subject that might not be ready to be talked about, but I know you had said that you were inching closer and closer. I'm not gonna lie to you, Matt. I have every intention of possibly going for a morning WALK, and then work starts, and it never happens. Now I have to spell it on my end because
He said no.
I don't have any idea what you just said.
Come on, Remus, come. Remus, come. This is for the air mattress. I told him under no circumstances.
No, you were not inflating or messing
I
with
don't
that.
want to. I just want to test to make sure it's pumping.
In what?
The car.
No, we're not doing that right now. And Matt, did the surprise guest that popped in announce himself, or did I leave you hanging on that one? Oh no, Nevaeh. The ghost name. You're a regular, so I will let you know that the ghost name is Efron. It's more of a conversation starter for the new people that come in, because a lot of new people are like, when they pop in, they're like, what the heck is that? Welcome in, Rosalinda. How are you? I got you, Matt. Tara, your guess is Beavis on the ghost? So yeah, Matt, like remember when you came in when I was first playing with Remus in the backyard? Somebody had popped in and said hi, and I thought they were still in the chat, and I gave them the opportunity to announce themselves, and I don't think they did. Nevaeh, are you saying here or just in general? Jennifer knows. What are you making for dinner, Jennifer? You said I gotta go check on dinner, and then you said BRB, and I was curious. Welcome in, Claire. It's 10:22 a.m. It is 7:22 p.m. here. Okay, so now that Jennifer's here, it's actually more timely. JJ popped in, and he was talking with us for a while. It's the first time I've seen JJ in, gosh, 2 months? I was actually pumped to see him. I was glad to hear he's doing all right. Same here. Son's been asking about him for like weeks. Because in kid time, he's been gone for like 6 months, a year. Oh, Claire, I wasn't waiting for the school bus. The school bus was impeding my pathway to get son to school and was aggravating the heck out of me. It's 7:23, like I said, on our end, but Mama was... but Mama stood up to go inside to call her mom, because she checks in with her nightly. She had said, she's like, why does it feel like it's 9 o'clock? And it's partially because it's getting darker sooner. But we've also had a very long start to a very short week so far. Like I said, Tara, it's. I think you get the vibes of the room. You've shown that you show up, and so it's more a designation being a member of the community. The only thing we ask is that you mute over boot, meaning give people a timeout. Let us talk to them as a community before you boot them out. And booting means an 86K, which is if we ever get in the t-shirt game, that's the t-shirt that Peter wants. Oh, we had another t-shirt idea that came up today while we were in the car wash. I want to throw it by the community. Yeah, Claire, it's all right. Works, but after hours, got to play with Remus, got to make some birria tacos, hanging out with the chat, got to spend some time with Mama and son, so all good now. Oh yeah, because you guys are, wait, what? Is it spring for you right now, Claire? If you're in Australia? Because you guys are always the opposite of us. So we're just coming into fall. We just had fall start yesterday. And I'm not going to lie, it actually feels like fall right now. It's kind of nice. I will check it out, Nevaeh, I promise. Okay. So yeah. So is this spring break for you guys then, Claire? We just got back to work. Funny, did you settle on a movie? And I want to go back, Jennifer, you said tilapia. Are you baking, sauteing, or frying? I don't remember what you said. No, you just said tilapia. I always say in full disclosure, in all fairness, I'm working on it, Chad. I'm working on it. I've only had tilapia like probably 3 times in my life. I am not a fish person in any way, shape, or form. Lent is hard for me. Very hard. It's a lot of bean burritos and a lot of cheese pizzas. I do veggie pizza too, but too many veggies on a pizza makes it wet. Yeah, you can change the different fish all you want, Jennifer. It's still at the end of the day fish. That's what people tell me all the time. Like, oh, if you don't like haddock, you like cod. If you don't like cod, you like tilapia. If you don't like tilapia, you like bass. If you don't like bass, you like, and by bass I mean sea bass. Nobody eats freshwater bass. That's nasty. If you don't like bass, you like salmon. You don't like that, you like shrimp. You don't like that, you like tuna. I do a lot of cooking and eating, and all fish to me tastes like fish. And then people say, well, if it tastes like fish, it's not fresh fish. I live in an area where fish is flown in, like overnighted, daily by the second. So we have access to fresh fish. It's still fish. See, this is where people think I'm crazy, Chad. This guy's just walking around by himself, and he sees me talking to a ghost on my table. People think I'm nuts. So if I'm ever incarcerated, it's because somebody reported me for being like a wackadoo. You call it flake. I've had shark. Also was not a fan. And told them that I forgot to plan dinner, so I pulled whatever out, and it seemed easy. It's not the greatest. Tara, Remus, I think he's in the back. And I know I've said this before, and some people that have heard it 1,000 times probably don't like it. This is Remus's playground, hence the ball, the bone, the bowl, there's bones, there's everything. The backyard is Remus's rest area. He does not mix the two areas. There you go, Claire. It's a good idea. And I will tell you, our go-to, Jennifer, if we ever forget, is the staple we have around the house is one of two things. And they're basically I guess the American version and almost, I guess the Mexican version is we have, I should say 3 things. We always have quesadilla shells, we always have bread, we always have cheese, and we always have beans. So grilled cheese is a guarantee to always be available. Quesadillas are always a guarantee to be available, and tostadas are always a guarantee to be available. So one of those 3, to your point, if I forgot to take something out, if I forgot to plan, if I'm like, hey, I don't feel like eating something out tonight, we can always dip into the grilled cheese quesadilla or the tostada well and be covered for some food. And here's the thing, Jennifer. In our area, being that we're dead center in the middle of the country, when you're served shark in our area, nobody tells you what kind of shark it is. Because I even asked the question. I've had shark many times, and I'm like, what kind of shark is it? And they're like, it's shark. And I'm like, you know how many different kinds of sharks there are? Like, what kind of shark is it? Oh, Tara, I will once I get him back, but he's in the backyard with Mama going to the bathroom, I promise you. I'm going to go with Roku Nana as something from the K-pop Demon Hunters? Did I get that right? I keep a wedge of Parmesan pasta, heavy whipped. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a go-to too. Yeah, we always have pasta, and we always have a pasta sauce lying around as well. I don't keep the whipping cream around, Jennifer, but I do. We only use whole milk, so I substitute whole milk. But yeah, I can whip up a Alfredo in a second. So there are go-to staples for sure. I think everyone's got some of them, right? Gummy shark, is that the actual breed of shark? If I hear gummy shark, I assume that's how it chews. And I don't mean that to be weird. I mean like a lot of fish is called flaky. I assume gummy shark would be like a gummy chew. Exactly, Jennifer. That's what I was told too. But every other fish comes in the name of the fish. If you get swordfish, it's swordfish. If you get tilapia, it's tilapia. Appreciate you, Nevaeh. Have a good night. Keep plugging away. You said you're making another video? Keep working at it. Welcome back, Matt. Eddie, you're back for a dad joke? Your timing is amazing, because Matt is the dad joke champion, and I can say that with impunity because the other person that thinks they're the dad joke champion is asleep in Greece. So Matt, floor is yours, sir. My favorite fish and really only fish. Sail. Yeah, that's been my experience the 3 times I've had tilapia, Jennifer. And since you've actually said that and you've eaten, I will tell you, I used to work with a guy for about 15 years at the place I worked, and he was from Hawaii, which tilapia is native, and he told me repeatedly to never eat tilapia. Never, ever, ever, ever. Oh yeah, you told me that earlier, Nevaeh. You're right. It's 6, 7 in Japanese. Claire, I'm just telling you, if you have to put that many adjectives, adverbs, and acronyms to any food item, it tells you something about that food item. Jennifer, long story short, it's a dirty fish. So without making it, I know you're eating, so I don't want to. He just went on and on about how dirty of a fish it is. And he's a huge fish person. He's also a huge spam person. Again, it's a Hawaiian thing. But yeah. Well, now even Funny's getting in on it. I like it. Roku Nana. I might have to Google search that to make sure that I'm not getting clipped for saying something wrong, but I believe you, Nevaeh. Okay, Jennifer, yeah. It's an extremely dirty fish. What it eats, and basically everything is known by what it eats. That's why a lot of people don't eat pork, is because it's considered a dirty animal. Oh, that was a genuine question. Okay, I'll go back. Sorry. I was getting lost in it. I always wonder why sea fish don't get pickled itself. They're in a lot of salt water. I will say it's the concentration of the brine, Funny. Thomas, I'm intrigued, Marshmallow. Why should it be Thomas? Matt, I always forget that one. That one's a good one. especially if you've ever been to Aldi, which, by the way, Aldi took out all the self-check lines. But your face was always looking you back as you were scanning anything. Matt's doing this one on purpose, so I say it. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Okay, there's nobody around. Because... the mucho. Yeah, Claire, you're exactly right. So it's a lot of times it's chopped up and into like little particles and then reconstituted into stick form or nugget form. But yeah, I the only ones I do, and I do it once a Lent, because my mom loves fish fries. I do a local, like, go to a local bar, because we're from an area where fish fries are a big thing, even not during Lent. And I'll get fried haddock. Haddock's like meaty enough and hearty enough that I can, with enough lemon and fried, I can get down one fish fry a season. It's minimum and maximum. I've heard a different version of that joke. What does a chicken respond to Eve teasing? Funny, was that an autocorrect situation, or am I misreading that to Eve teasing? I'll deliver the punchline either way, because I kind of like it. It's buck, 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 oof. What do you call? Oh, I already did that one. Sorry, Matt. I'm repeating your jokes. Oh. Welcome back to Vaya. I thought you left for the night. We need Bod here to translate that for us. Catcalling's like what gentlemen do when they are using inappropriate commentary and pickup lines on women, especially when it's not necessarily desired. All right, Claire, appreciate you stopping back. We'll be live again, well, at night for you, but in the morning. So almost on the nose, 12 hours from now. Hopefully we'll get a 5-minute earlier start so I don't get stuck by that bus again. That is correct, Jennifer. Appreciate you, Claire. Very much correct. I can tell you that was never the game. Although I never got to the stage where I was catcalling, because I've been with Mama since I was 13. Same here, Nevaeh. That's the whole reason we go live, is we let Son take over the chat and have the conversations on the drive to school. Although if you do ever make one, you get to hear our radio station morning call out, which I know Matt has heard many, many, many a time. And Matt, just out of curiosity, how loud and clear does our morning radio station call out come on the radio? I do not, Nevaeh. And Matt, that one is immortalized in our compound garlic confit butter. Video, which again, I said I wouldn't cross promote, so I won't say where, but it is immortalized forever in that video. That's about the time that I got taken out of the market. Oh, Tara, are you still here? No, you're waking up from a nap and you're probably eating dinner. But Matt, I don't know if you heard me ask, how loud is the morning call out in the morning from the radio station? Is it like really loud on the other side of the live? Because I can tell you, son gets embarrassed by one of the radio hosts all the time because she constantly says that son has Riz, and it makes son get all flustered and red cheeked. I told you, you go inside and then you just want to come back out.
You're done?
No, we're still there. So anyways, okay, that brings up another point. So it's loud enough to hear clearly, okay. See, Shannon, you can use that Matt joke and change it to Springfield. So Peter was coming up with a few other t-shirt ideas earlier today. And he said we should do one with Fragari. Because Bod was the original suggester. And he had suggested a shirt that says, I got a car wash with Dad and Son. Not that we're making t-shirts, but just if we ever did. And I said, that's a great idea. Peter suggested an 86K t-shirt, which I also think is a great idea. Then he said, we need a Fragari. And I said, no, we'll make a play on Bod's, take a picture of the rocks. And then we could say, I rocked out with Dad and Son Do It All. And then at the bottom of the shirt, towards the very bottom front, you could put the walnuts and say, don't forget these nuts. Thoughts, ideas on that t-shirt? Good night, Nevaeh. What language do they speak at the center of the earth? Korean. Son likes that one, Matt. Did you get stuck on your leash or did you? You don't have a limp, do you? You okay? Okay. Yeah, so those are the three floating ideas. Now again, we're in no position to be making t-shirts or merch. I just like having the conversation to hear what the community says. You somehow got to get Efron on a t-shirt, right? But you have to have this so it's in context because it makes sense. All right. Nobody's guessing the ghost name anymore, so I'm going to take the question down. And then we can make a t-shirt with just Bob and then put like a fro on it. Did I ever tell you, Jennifer, the story about the, so I had shirts made up for me and son a million years ago, and I'm a heather gray guy. No lie, I'm a heather gray shirt guy. I am wearing a heather gray shirt as we speak. I'm a heather gray shirt guy. And I had matching heather gray Dad and Son Do It All shirts made for me and son. We went to a carnival, and of course, we had unlimited wristbands. And Mama didn't because she didn't want to go on the rides. And she lost us in the crowd. Like, lost us. Couldn't find us forever. And I don't bring my phones with me everywhere. And a lot of times when we're doing stuff like that, I don't go live because I'm not able to get on the rides and stuff like that. So I didn't have a phone on me. So I had to come home and I had to buy ones that stood out. And I'm not a huge fan of like high-vis yellow or high-vis orange. And so I bought like stoplight red shirts for son and I. Same concept. Dad and Son Do It All. And I was in line at an amusement park, and the dad in front of me, welcome in, Connor, looks at me and says, I love your shirt. Where'd you get it? And then points to his shirt, and his shirt says, Dad Joke Loading. And I'm like, no, this is like for real. He's like, yeah, so is mine. I'm always telling you. I'm like, no, but for real, this is real. And so we were passing each other in that conversation, but I always find humor in the fact that when we wear our Dad and Son Do It All shirts, people think it's like a dad joke t-shirt when it's really not. Tell son to let you play. Is son still playing? He's supposed to be taking a shower soon. Hold on. Booger. All right, Connor. He said, I literally walked in the door and he said, tell him I'm adding him as I speak. Give me a thumbs up or something if you heard me. And did I run everyone off with my t-shirt joke? He said he's adding you to the server as he speaks. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Really? Just a K? Oh, did you check out the Halloween? All their Halloween's on clearance. I'm not kidding, CBC. We got their nesting pumpkins and we got their advent calendar. So we got a Halloween advent calendar. And it's a 31 Nights of Halloween Simpsons Treehouse of Horror edition. Jennifer, I'm messing with Connor. I know Connor very well. You're very welcome, Connor. I'll see you tomorrow morning, bud. Appreciate you, Matt. See you tomorrow.
Why should you be able to join?
His name is Connor. And Connor, if you're still there, yeah, there's no stealing allowed in the private server.
Why
Yeah.
should be able to join?
It's Connor. That's his YouTube name. He respects you as son, respected as Connor.
Oh God, he joined. I'm scared.
Well,
Wait, I want to see what he has. Wait,
remind him it's no stealing.
I did.
Otherwise,
It's good so. Wait, what?
Son is very impressed if you're still there, Connor.
Wait, he has two car. He has a car.
CBC, don't be scared of the ghost. And full reality, if you look at his fingers really closely, it's actually his ring fingers he's sticking up. It's not even what you think it is. That's a complete manufacturing defect. I know, Jennifer. I have the authority to assign additional running. It's looping. That better? Welcome in, baby Saja. We back? Jennifer, before you cut, are we back? What is going on? Are we still looping? Still looping.
He has a magic carpet? That goes Roblox.
Okay, we're back. Are we back now?
He has two last car combinations.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but it's spotty.
Okay, now we're back. I had to switch from Wi-Fi to 5G. Sorry about that. So, CBC, did you check out... the reason I asked about the Halloween stuff, if you heard me at Costco, is we have two Costcos by us. One had 0 Halloween. The other one had all the Halloween. And so, but the Halloween was on clearance. And so we picked up a few things, which was kind of cool. But one of the things I wanted to pick up, they were out of, which kind of stunk. Appreciate you, Sigma. Oh, Sigma. He just said, yeah, it's okay, CBC. He was just confirming that we're back. Oh, with the, I get it. I just focus on a certain part of people's names. I don't do the whole name. Actually feels really nice out here tonight. As McDonald's would say, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It's okay. You don't have to growl at a dog that sounds like that. Stop it. Stop it. What is that?
What's a kitty?
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
For real life?
Kitty.
Yeah, it's been picked over now that it's clearanced. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Are you talking to me from the throne? You haven't even started. Booger. Hey. Welcome in, Rosario. Welcome in, Yasmina. Only got a couple of minutes left here, chat. Just so everyone knows, we got to start getting ready for bed. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow. Got a cross-country meet. Got basketball. Not quite there, CBC. A couple more minutes. I'll be honest with you, I don't want to go inside just yet. It's so nice outside right now. It actually kind of feels like fall. Welcome back, JJ. You left us. We were so pumped you were back, and then, like, right as you, like, one of the last comments you made, Matt came in, and then Jennifer came in, and so I was hoping you were still around, because they're some of the folks that have been asking about you. And I don't know if Mama's still on, but she went inside. Yeah, I guess she is still on. Nice. What were you having for dinner, JJ? Booger. Real quick, run this to your mom before she starts. I know.
Why is your eyes wrong with me and always stole something from them?
Yes, Connor. Nice. Which kind of hamburger helper? No lie. I haven't had it for a while, but I used to grow up on that stuff. And Yasmina, Clock it. Not following that one. And Connor, son said you tried to steal in the server. I don't know what FR means. I assume it means for real. Yasmina, unfortunately, I'm a little bit older, so I don't keep up on all the trends, but I appreciate you commenting. And JJ, what's the question mark? Oh man, it's cool out. In a good way. Although I'm tired. I was asking you, JJ, what kind of hamburger helper you had. If you're talking about the Yasmina thing, apparently that's a trend that's going on. And I don't think either of us are familiar with it, which is fine. There's a lot of trends that I get caught up on late. But the question is, Yasmina, what does clock it mean? Like what does it actually mean? But yeah, we used to have hamburger helper a lot. We also used to have chicken helper a lot. I still see them in the stores. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think because I grew up on it so much, I don't get it all that often. But I remember liking it as a kid. Cheesy Italian shells. Now the question is, did you like it? And if you did like it, would you recommend it? It's like you're roasting someone or something, or like doing a good job at something. Okay. Appreciate you, Yasmina, and I mean that seriously, like, because I would not have guessed it. I would have guessed it meant, like, that's a moment in time. Like, pick that moment in time. No, you're not wrong for saying. As long as it's not inappropriate, you can say whatever you'd like in the chat. We're here to hang out and have a good time. All right, JJ, if that's the case, if it's meh, do you have one you would recommend? So if I was to go out and get one and try to see if Son liked it, which one would you suggest? Now, this is presuming that you've had other ones as well. I don't know if you eat it often or... Well, then as long as it's not inappropriate, you're all good. Because there's certain trends that are borderline not family friendly, and usually a lot of the community will let us know. But they usually get timed out pretty quickly. Aw, I feel bad now. I don't got fake nails. My nails are real. I'm kidding. I I get it. So yeah, so it is more like this moment in time, or clock it, or check it, or gotcha. Makes sense. Deluxe beef stroganoff. So that's the one you're saying. If we're gonna try one, and I'm gonna try to get Son to eat some of it. All right, JJ, I'm gonna take your recommendation. I may even make a video of it on our Cook and Eat It All channel. I did want to let you know, for what it's worth, JJ, that both Jennifer and Matt said hello, and they wish they would have caught you when they were in the earlier chat. Or actually, they were here like 15, 20 minutes ago. So for what it's worth, you are very missed, and the community has been asking about you quite a bit. My son's favorite show. Whew. I would say presently, right now, in the moment, it's probably Wednesday. I just finished season 2, and the reason I say I just finished season 2 is because both Mama and Son fell asleep because we've been watching it so late at night. They fell asleep in the last episode, but I finished it. Now that that's over, we don't have a whole lot of time to watch shows, but weirdly, he's not a big show guy, and neither am I. He watches a lot of like, oh gosh, like Roblox channels, and I watch a lot of live sports. How about you, Yasmina? What's your favorite show? And seeing that the two of you are the only two that are chatting with me right now, Yasmina and JJ, I am going to tell you that I'm cutting it very close. I'm looking upstairs because it is shower time for the old family, so we'll be going in. I know, JJ, even with your injuries, that's why you just got to push through. It's your last year. Just get through this, and then you can decide what you want to do from there, whether it's trade school, college, just work, whatever you want to do. Just finish this last year. Fuller House. Okay. I never actually saw that. I grew up on Full House, like the original Full House. I never actually saw the Fuller House. I do know people that watched it and told me I should watch it for nostalgic reasons, and I have no idea what Rescue High Surf is. I assume that's some sort of like lifeguard show, maybe in Hawaii, if I had to guess. Welcome in, Crystal. You'll get through it, JJ. I promise you. It'll be over before you know it, and then you'll be my age and wish you were back where you are today. And I don't mean like 18 years old. I'm happy with the age I am. I mean, I wish it was just schoolwork and not work. You got your whole life for work. Enjoy the school while you got it. Well, they picked a good name for it, Yasmina, because I know nothing about it, and I was able to guess that purely based on the title of the show. If I was to pick my favorite character from Full House, like back in the day, I was probably a biggest fan of Uncle Jesse. As a character, Yeah, that would probably be my pick. All right, Chad. I'm putting a final countdown on this. So this is just a scheduling for tomorrow. We will be live in the morning for normal school drop-off. So that's at 7:30 localish our time. It is currently 8:12 p.m. So a little over 11 hours. We will be heading to school. So we'll go live for that. I don't know my meeting schedule. However, I do know that there is a cross-country meet tomorrow, which I will go live for. And then after that, I don't know because we have basketball tryouts. So how rude. So with that, we will be back at least 2 times tomorrow. One for a longer version for sure. The school drop off and then return home is usually just as long as it takes us to drive to and from. But the cross country meet's usually a little longer, and that's at 4:30 in the afternoon, give or take. Well, hopefully you don't get into too much shenanigans, JJ. Just have fun with it. We've already gone to our first haunted house, and there's so many more to come. So if you're coming back more frequently, we'll take you to some haunted houses and some yard haunts, and Son will be acting probably this year, so you'll get to see it all. So I hope you guys come and hang out with us. But I am going to call it here. I appreciate you so much. JJ, thank you so much for coming back and stopping in and letting us know you're doing well. So peace to everyone. Thank you so much. Guys, we wouldn't be able to do this without you. We appreciate you. We hope you have a great evening. If it is a different time for you, we hope you have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow. And as always, all our best.